Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. This is Sid's Blue Sky Farm, and it's an already toasty Saturday morning. We decided to take a little break down here by the pond, one of my favorite spots, just to cool off, have a little water, think about what we're going to do the rest of the day. So far, we have checked on all the gardens, picked 4 or 5 watermelons. We do have some potting soil, a big truckload that we're going to mix in with our soil. We've got some lime. We're going to try to do a little soil prep over the winter. Maybe give a little nutrient base to this ground that we're trying to farm. We're going to move a cornfield up closer to the house so we have better water, or better access to water. Not quite so much labor, just getting the water on the field. And let's see, what else have we done this morning? We worked, of course, on the pool. That's a constant Saturday morning thing, and it's really not nearly as bad as it was in the beginning. We have a skimmer robot and a bottom of the pool robot, so that takes a lot of the effort out of pool cleaning. Got a late start today. Last night began the high school football season, and I participate with 2 other guys on a YouTube broadcast channel. That's Chambers Academy Sports Live, if you ever want to check that out. Came up short last night, lost 14-13 in a big home opener against Starkville Academy out of Mississippi. But we'll be fine. We'll regroup and get started winning in our league and be shooting for our 3rd consecutive state title. So that's something to look forward to. The rest of the day we're going to spend doing a little bit of trimming. We're going to try to trim some trees, get the chainsaw on a pole fired up if we can, and cut some of these low-hanging limbs that interfere with bush hogging and just regular mowing. And after that, we're going to finally get around to working on the cultivator. I don't know why I have pushed that off. I think I remember how hard it was to get started, and I think I'm just being lazy, actually. Just trying to put it off. It's not pressing, but there's no reason to keep waiting. And the other thing we've got to complete is, remember a few videos ago, we put some threaded bolts through, threaded rods through the frame of our garage extension. So we've got to complete that. Need some new equipment, need a better drill, and things of that nature. But we've got a busy day. I'll try to film a couple of these things as we're doing it, but I just want to say good morning, catch up with everybody. I guess there's a reason you don't normally tighten everything until you know what you're doing. That's not good. Okay. Time to head into the shop, try to get another bolt out here. It's not working. Not working with us, so we'll go over to the shop, get some wrenches, spray this thing down, take that other bolt out, and try to finish this somewhat frustrating project. Not feel right. corrosion issue right here on this bolt, the bottom bolt. It's a squared head that fits into a slot. It's just so old that it's rusted out. It'll spin after you get to a certain point. I don't think it'll come loose because it's basically the other end of the bolt is pretty corroded, pretty tough on the threads. Got the top one fixed by putting a little wire brush on it. So hopefully we've got it in a good enough position. It's pretty standard height. I think that's good. But one other problem we do have, shoe that fits onto this inside slot right here. This did not come with hardware, so we will go and put the hardware on this, and when we finish that part of the project, I think the cultivator's in good enough shape. Not very much fun, but I think we've gone as far as we can go, and I think it's in pretty good shape for right now. Let's see what else we can go do before it gets really hot. Maybe we'll go try to trim some limbs here in a couple minutes. Well, one other thing we managed to get done today, I'll give you a quick look at, is cut down the okra and knock down the second small field corn patch. Looks a little better out here. Really didn't do anything in this area. Maybe it's too shady. Certainly wasn't getting enough water. But it's back to where it was, and it'll be pasture next year. We tried, but this experiment didn't work out so well. Take a ride down and look at the other one too. Well, and there you have the what we call the larger cornfield. Only had I think 3 other melons in there, and they just weren't ripening very fast. No water, probably a little late for them. But I don't know, we'll do something with this patch. I've tried to keep it going a couple years. Maybe we'll pass on corn and grow some beans or something down here next year. It's in a good location, gets good sun. Just kind of a tough haul for water, but we'll see how that works out. I really want to go and see if I can get the pole saw started. May not do any tree trimming today, but I want to go and see if it'll run. It's been sitting for a while, so we'll try to get that accomplished and maybe call it a day. I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to feel that urge to throw things, so I always feel like that's a good stopping point. So we'll walk up there and see if we can get that thing going, and then maybe go and relax by the pool. Well, we got fuel. We got choke. Switch is on. Let's see if we can get this thing fired up. Well, that seems like a pretty good sign. Let's see. Turn the camera down so you can see this. What may be a real frustrating action. Resist, I gotta cut one limb at least. Go out and try to find us a really good pole saw next week or so we can trim some of these other low-hanging leaves. I do not like the feeling of being almost knocked off the tractor when I'm out there working, so we'll work on that limb with a power saw, and we'll go get the right equipment to do some other stuff. But that's going to wrap us up for today. We've done enough. So we'll see you guys later. Have a great rest of Saturday and a really good part of the weekend. See ya.